I'm going to make a executive decision on my own. We have 10 minutes. 10 minutes left on our agenda. Ballot access is something you need. Bill, I'm turning over the floor to you. You have 10 minutes. Maybe we can squeeze a few more. You tell me what we cover first.
Well, first of all, I want to talk about finances. And not to preempt Mr. Hagan, the new treasurer, but since I'm the old treasurer, the past treasurer, I think it's more appropriate for me to jump in at this meeting. March and April were not good fundraising months for the LNC. This was discussed in the previous board meeting on Wednesday. The executive director was there, spoke to it. Measures were being taken to pump up the revenue, so to speak, in terms of direct mail and other means. One of the other means was last night, the fundraising at the bank, according to Mr. Krause, took in $39,700 at the fundraising banquet last night. We had previously had a unrestricted cash position of about $75,000, according to Mr. Krause. So that would put our unrestricted cash position now at about $115,000, unless there is something else, such as, and I don't know exactly, if I may ask Madam Secretary, do we have any read, or Robert, do we have any read on any profitability or any cash that is going to be realized and converted from restricted cash to unrestricted cash now that we are at the close of the convention?
Are you asking me if the convention is making money?
Yes.
That's a slightly different question, but that'll do for now.
My best guess is yes, some. I can't tell you how much because I'm just starting to get in all the bills, and they're eye-popping in their magnitude. But then we took in a lot more money than we initially anticipated. I'm hoping that we're going to realize someplace between $5,000 and $15,000 out of it. I can't be any higher than that, and that's a gut feeling as net profit.
Okay, all right. So taking that, adding another 10, let's say, that would put us in an unrestricted cash position of about $125,000. And so just to let you know. Now, I will tell you that what I would propose to do is just to touch base on, just let you know where things stand with ballot access right now. And a couple of states that I don't think it's necessary, I don't think it's necessary at this meeting to ask for any encumbrance. And the way this has been handled has been one of two ways with the previous National Committee, and it can be handled any way this committee wants, of course. But previously, the National Committee allowed the Executive Committee to commit encumbrances as long as the encumbrances did not exceed the overall ballot access budget for the calendar year. And this year, the overall ballot access budget is at $245,000. That was set at the December 2011 LNC meeting. And there have been encumbrances to date totaling was 101, and then 35 was encumbered. We encumbered $10,000 for Maine and $25,000 for Massachusetts. I'm sorry, 144, I'll take that back. It was 144 plus 35, 10 for Maine, 25 for Massachusetts. That was done at the LNC meeting this past Wednesday, which brings our encumbrance this year up to $179,000 out of 245 total, which of course the budget can be amended one way or the other at any time. So that means 21 plus 45, you have $66,000 of possible encumbrances yet this year within the ballot access budget line item. There are 3 states that, one is already underway, which I'll get to in a moment. Alabama, I did not ask for an encumbrance in Alabama, but it's something we've got to think about, for $15,000 for that petition drive. However, that has a late deadline of September 6th for the signatures to be turned in. New York can't start. I was going to ask for an encumbrance of $25,000 for New York, but that petition drive cannot start, I believe, until July 10th. But I do want to speak to currently our presidential ticket. We have ballot access for our presidential ticket in 31 states. just taking through the other September 6th deadline is basically going to need a lot of help. I mean, I spoke with Mark Bodenhausen about that. Connecticut is a Scott Kohlhaas ballot drive in a box. There are going to be problems there. I'll be back in touch with Scott about that. DC, I've spoken with the LPDC chair, and they are talking about doing a petition drive there. But I really haven't nailed down. They were a little optimistic about the number of cities that can volunteer. Iowa, I want to thank Paul Frankel and I believe Andy Jacobs as well. We're in Iowa working for the Libertarian Party of Iowa, and that should not be a problem. That should be totally paid for by the Libertarian Party of Iowa with I don't know how many some volunteer signatures. Illinois, I want to come back to. Kentucky, the petition drive is underway. There's already been an encumbrance made for that. Massachusetts, that encumbrance was approved on Wednesday. Maine, the encumbrance was approved on Wednesday. Minnesota, there are these marginal states like Minnesota, where I spoke with the chair of this convention. All they need is 2,000 signatures, 2,000 valid signatures for an independent petition. Party petition in Minnesota is over 100,000 signatures, forget it. But nevertheless, the Minnesota chair told me that he really wasn't sure they had the money and the manpower to do 2,000 signatures in Minnesota. So just FYI on that. New Hampshire, I've been in contact with Rich Tomaso. We've already encumbered and spent $28,000 of LNC money for the Libertarian Party of New Hampshire, and I hope we won't have to get any more money. But I'm working with Rich Tomaso on this. There's a possibility, as I understand, the Libertarian Party of New Hampshire will not be able to complete this petition drive on their own. They're going to work at it. There's a big petitioning opportunity on Tuesday with town elections up in New Hampshire, and I hope the LPNH is geared up for that. New Jersey's only 800 ballot cities. They should be able to do that. Never take anything for granted with ballot access under the Kentucky Libertarian Party of New Jersey. New York, probable incumbents. Oklahoma, we're probably going to have to litigate our way on the ballot. There's litigation going on unless, excuse me, we want to do an independent petition for president that is due July 15 with 43,809 ballot signatures over the next 10 weeks or so in Oklahoma. It seemed as if there was interest perhaps on the part of the Johnson campaign, but boy, that's a lot of sticks and a lot of expense, and I think that I would really recommend we're going to try to litigate our way onto the ballot in Oklahoma. It might work. Pennsylvania is actually going very well. Pennsylvania is going very well right now, and that will probably finish early, frankly. Rhode Island's 1,000 net SIGs, Tennessee's 25 net SIGs per congressional district. Virginia, we're handling on our own. Let's see, Washington, I've been in touch with Larry Nicholas. He thinks Washington can do 1,000 ballot SIGs on their own. Wisconsin, 1,000 ballot SIGs. Deadline for that petition is August 7. And in West Virginia, we've got a gubernatorial candidate, try to get 1% of the vote for governor. We're remain on the ballot there. If you do get 1% for governor, you have ballot status for 4,000 signatures, and I will be petitioning on primary day in front of an elementary school in Harper's Ferry, West Virginia. Okay, so I want to go back to Illinois for a second. This is our tough state right now. This is the big enchilada right now, and there's already been a $60,000 encumbrance for the state of Illinois. Lex Green is here. He perhaps can speak to this. And the music has gathered over 1,000 signatures. 1,200 a month. 1,200 a month. 1,200 volunteers. But in any event, but the sad fact of the matter is the total number of gross SIGs in Illinois at this point is, according to Lex Green, only about 8,900 total gross SIGs. We have had to raise, due to conditions, market conditions for petitioners, we raised the rate, we had to raise the rate to $2.50 per SIG in Illinois. We had to raise it sooner than half, I understand. So I just want to lay on the line here that somewhere an extra, I hate to say it, it's 39.7 last night, we may need an extra $40,000 in Illinois. We've already encumbered 60 somewhere, we may have to come up with another 40 to finish Illinois. I know $100,000 is an obscene amount of money for a petition drive, but that's like the Big Ten, we used to say. So I just want to, I'm not asking for a motion here because I want to, I want to iron some things out yet, and haven't been in contact with many people, but I would say this, is that I would anticipate there will be an email ballot forthcoming on this matter. We have expedited email procedures, no waiting for 2 weeks anymore. It is now 10 days, or as soon as anybody votes. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. As soon as everybody on the LNC votes, we've done it, and I'm going to ask you to be on the lookout in your email for an action item on Illinois, because that deadline is June 25th, correct, which is 7 weeks from tomorrow. So there's going to be something coming out shortly about this, and I would be happy to entertain any questions about it. And if I may, if I'm running this, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to recognize Daniel Beasley. Okay, thank you.
First of all, question for you, Bill. Normally, the executive committee has dealt with these encumbrances rather than having a full LNC vote.
That's true, and if that's what the LNC wants to do?
Well, now, just to understand, but what I hear, and maybe I don't get it wrong, is that because there's a $245K budget, the DC can address that within that budget. But if we go above that, the DC cannot.
Well, that's correct. That is correct. I mean, so right now we've got 66,000, and just to let you know, we've got, I've got a request coming. It's not as timely as Illinois, for sure, because it's only 5,000 ballot states in Alabama. But there's a request coming for 15,000 for Alabama and 25 to New York. And you've got 66 left, minus 40, minus 40. That would put us to negative 14,000. That would put us to, $14,000 over the budget. Now, it may be the Johnson for President campaign would like to help out on this. That is possible. So I am in contact with them frequently on ballot access issues, and so I'm sure they've got lots of other things they could do with their money, but that's another possibility. And I've also heard that they may have the ability to do special fundraising, perhaps, for this. So we're in contact. But I'm just letting you know that Illinois, it's time for action, and we need more petitioners there. There's no question about it.
Thank you, Mr. Redpath. This is what we are out of time. But what I wanted to make everybody understand is that according to Robert, we're going to be kicked out of this room at 6 o'clock, and it's 6:03.
Okay,
I call for an extension.
I want like 3 or 4 minutes of executive session.
Well, that's what I was going to suggest, is that I'm perfectly fine with stretching the clock when it comes to that. Mr. Martin, did you have a...
Mr. Redpath, as always, thank you for your tremendous work in ballot access. Question, you may not wish to answer this in open session. Do you feel that the Johnson campaign understands what Libertarian parties face in terms of ballot access?
I think that they have not a complete understanding, but a rough understanding.
Mr. Redpath, if I could suggest, I'd like to involve you in some discussions with the Johnson campaign so that we can educate them and find ways to support them. Does that sound appropriate to you? And that can be handled outside of the body. It doesn't necessarily involve any legal or financial implications, depending on where it goes. We are out of time. Did you want to...
Just for my minutes, I couldn't possibly type as fast as you were reading numbers.
Well,
so is that in a report?
Most of that information is in here.
Yeah.
So it's in the ballot access
yeah,
report. All right. So that's what I said here. I just want to make sure. Thank you.